Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. And last time we created 8 new Deku trees. We completed the Withered Trees side quest fairly simply, to be perfectly honest. And now there are 8 healthy trees scattered across the Great Sea with mouths and a hooked nose and eyes that stare into your soul and just start judging you and stare and stare and stare, and it kind of really creeps me out, and I'm not sure I did a good thing, but we did it, and now I got a piece of heart, and we can never ever ever take it back. Unless, of course, we use fire. Mostly fire. Can I set this on fire? No. They are now part of us. They will always be part of us. But anyways, we also did a little bit of a Fight Club thing in here. Yeah, the camera kind of goes crazy on this island. I'm not sure it's a fan. But we did a little bit of a Fight Club thing in here and got ourselves another piece of heart. And I kind of wanted to see what's under these last few boulders that we didn't get a chance to blow up before I take off this island. So let's get our bombs out. That's everything but the bombs. There we go. Alright, let's see. Is there actually anything of worth under these boulders? Or, wow, good job, Link. Or were they just... You know, that's supposed to be the button to put things down. There we go. Were these just red herrings all along? There's nothing under that one. There's nothing under this one. I don't think, but we're gonna check. We apparently freed these guys. I'm not sure we did a good thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure we did a bad thing. Where did these guys come from? Why did blowing up the boulders summon them? That's weird, because I was on this island for several minutes before starting recording and they didn't show up. Is there any point to any of these boulders? I have to blow them all up just to be sure. No, so far they were all there just to hide which one actually had the dungeon in it. There's nothing under any of these. Okay. Well, I'll refill my bombs if Link would cooperate. And let's go ahead and put the bait on my bar. See if we can see map fish on our way out and get the chart for this place, even though we're pretty much done with it. We can cross this island off the chart. We won't have to come back here anymore. There's map fish. Right, nice and close. Good map fish. Best map fish. Have some bait. Boy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. Here's my sea chart. Make me smell like fish. This is obviously Asterisk Island. No, it's Star Island. What do you have to say? Ah, I hear that somewhere out in the wide world is a handy arrow that can freeze anything. With something like that, you could even freeze that nasty monster in the Forsaken Fortress, for a while anyway. But then what would you do with a frozen monster, you say? Good question, Fry. Why, I say you give that thing a whack and watch it shatter into teeny tiny pieces. And that's all the information I've got to offer. Goodbye. Okay, so not really useful. We already know about that. But I made you guys a promise. I said we were actually going to do a little bit of the figurine side quest, and to do that, we're going to have to warp back to the Great Fish Isle, or Forest Haven. Not Great Fish Island. That place is depressing. Forest Haven. That's where we want to go. And I've got a few pictures with me that we should be able to turn into figurines. And then I think we're going to do something else this episode. We're still not going to go back to the story, but we're going to do one of the other side quests, the other lengthy side quests in the game. We actually have enough money for it, so that seems like as good a time as any to get started. Plus, we'll get 2 really good items from it. Items that we're actually, well, we're definitely going to want one of the items, and the other will come in handy later in the game as well. It will make something much easier. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, because spoilers. But this will also give us an opportunity to get past yet another money sink. The more of these that we can get past, the more extended things that drain our money that we complete, the faster we are to just being able to do things like get Triforce charts translated and buy things from Beetle. And this, I believe, is one of the things that costs the most money in the game outside of that. Oh good, I didn't fall in. Man, you swing so dangerously with that thing. But like I said, I just wanted to check out what was under those boulders on Star Island before we boogied away from it. And it was basically nothing. So, good job me. Oh no, no! It was still the strong water. Why do I always have such a problem getting into the Forest Haven? Why? Why do I? I do not know. Probably because I'm bad, and I should feel bad. And it's kind of weird that this is one of the only places. I mean, I just overshot it. That's not my fault. I know this was obviously a place that was designed for you to have the hook shot before you came to it. Obviously. But it's still kind of annoying to have to do this every time you want to come back here. I feel like you should have been able to open up a much easier path than dealing with the Great Deku Tree's pee, essentially. I mean, this is probably all of his piss. He is a tree, and all of that water and the Deku and the Forest Haven is infused with his essence. Winky face. So yeah, this is probably all Deku Tree piss. He's peeing an ocean. If he was not here, the ocean would dry up. There you go. We know the source of the ocean at this point. It's this guy. And we just made 8 more of him. We just flooded the world forever. We definitely did not do a good thing. Alright, the other thing that we should do while we're here. Now that I have an empty bottle, I can unlock that potion. No. Okay, good. At least I had to trigger it. I can unlock the potion with Deku Baba seeds. Let's put that on my bar. Yeah, this is the right bag. Because this will give us blue potion, I believe. Here, I have this for you. That's a Bokobaba seed, isn't it? If I mix some of these up, I can make the kind of super replenishing potion that would help you, swordsman. I do. Oh, it's because it's normal water, right? I need to empty out the normal water. I don't know why I chose the same button, because I'm not smart. It is probably the case. Okay, now back to the Bokobabas. It is interesting that you can get this potion so early in the game. Alright, here. Take the damn seeds. And yet it's so late in the game where you, relatively, that you can actually unlock the blue potion on Windfall Island. But we'll take a look at this, why not? As he very slowly hops all the way around, good lord. Angela Mangela Chowe! Poof. Aha! It's ready. Here you go. You got some blue potion. Set it to blah 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 and use it to replenish both life energy and magic energy. Keep it in your bottle until you need it. Come see me again after you gather more seeds. So yeah, I'll be waiting. This is a super cheap blue potion. This is amazingly cheap, to be perfectly honest. That other guy on Windfall Island, he's gonna get put out of business. Alright, I believe this way. Oh, no, that's the way out. Where do we go? Up there, maybe? to get enough height to fly over to the figurine man. The figurine man. I'm probably gonna want my leaf for this. This one might give me enough height. Let's see. Maybe I can land on these trees. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna need to get much higher. Maybe to the... Oh, not close enough. Boo. Gotta get back in my Bobo bobbin. Practice. There we go. Okay, straight forward. I'm letting off on the thumbstick way too soon. To think, I was actually afraid that I would not have time to complete this trading side quest this episode, but it's looking... Or that I would have too much time to complete it, but it's looking like that's not going to be the case. Not if I am still this bad at using the Bokubabas. Alright. We should easily be able to make that exit now. I mean, this is probably overkill, but I don't know a better way to get up here. Alright, now that's the island that we want to go to. I assume we can make it. Although that looks kind of like a big assumption, to be perfectly honest. I don't see any sort of wind or anything that's gonna help us out. Any whirlwind, so I guess let's just set the wind that direction and hope for the best. But this is about the same height. I don't think this is gonna work. No, there's no way this is gonna work. Not a chance. Okay. How are we supposed to... Oh! Did I overthink it? Or no, this is obviously the way back. Or the shortcut once we get to the top. Okay, that's interesting. Why don't I take a moment, I'll do a cut here, and I'll see you guys when I get up there. I think that's the thing to do here. See you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so instead of using that lower exit, you want to go all the way to the top of the Deku tree, and instead of going out the entrance marked with an arrow, you want to turn around and notice that there is another Deku Baba Bud with an exit right above it. So I think what you need to do is you need to hover over there with your Deku leaf, but this is actually kind of tricky for me, so we'll see if I can do this, because so far I'm not sure I can. There we go. Okay, it doesn't look like you can, but you can just barely make it. And this should put us at the right height to get to that little island if we set the wind. Yeah, it even shows you a cutscene. So I actually need to set the wind the proper way, although it kind of actually looks pretty good from here. Yeah, actually I think we're good. Let's go. Hopefully we won't drift off course again. Or much. Nah, we should be good. As long as we don't screw up these little jumps. Awesome. Hello, sir. You're incredible. Did you just fly down here? That's the coolest thing ever. Hey, if you can fly, do you think maybe you can hit that switch over there? Huh? Can you? Huh? You can't see it? It's just over there, up towards the top of the Forest Haven. Don't you have a telescope? I mean, who doesn't in this day and age? Okay, let's see here. Ah, I see it. It's right in the weird eyeball. Is the Deku tree like growing out of the corpse of his father at this point? Because that's really creepy. But yes, we need to hit that switch, and arrows aren't quite... camera, cooperate. Arrows aren't quite long enough, or have enough range to get there. So we're finally actually going to use the Hyoi pair for once. And I'll show you what the Hyoi pair does. Put it on your head. And you take control of seagulls. This is how you're going to solve some of these puzzles. You need to take a seagull and hit the switch with it. Conveniently, that also drops the ladder, so we don't have to do that Deku Baba jumping again. And he goes. And we're done with you, Mr. Seagull. Goodbye. Enjoy the rest of your life. But yes, the pairs that scream at you control seagulls. It's kind of weird. But now that we have this opened up, guess what? This is the figurine shop. So, you are a member this whole time. Awesome. And thanks to you, I got in and became a member too. Check it out. I gave this guy a pictograph and he gave me this figurine in return. Talk about cool, they'll be all the rage. Ah, hello sir. Welcome. Welcome to the Nintendo Gallery Figurine Palace. This is your first time here, isn't it? Did one of our members provide you with an introduction, I hope? Ah, well, no worries one way or the other. We've been losing members due to our lack of gimmicky attractions, but we don't worry. True fans know we're the coolest. So anyway, do you know what it takes to become a member of our club? The figurines we have on display here have been made using pictographs provided by our devoted members. If you bring me, the master sculptor, a pictograph that steals my breath away, then you'll become a member and you'll become able to view the collection in our galleries, and won't that be nice? Do you have such a pictograph? Actually, I have several. Turns out that the stamp that appears on your pictographs... Let's open the album. No, I don't want to say that. These, when they say good, these are pictographs that you can make a figurine out of. So, let's start with, let's start with Grandma. Yes, thank you, I understand that. Oh, that's because I accidentally hit... It's because I accidentally hit the tingle bottle mode. I want to show a pictograph. Let's see here. How did I do? Alright, here we go. This is how I do it. Alright, this one. Yes. This is quite an inspiring motif. I like in the background that it appears that he's trying to carve either Link or Zelda. It's hard to tell. But over there over his left shoulder, it kind of looks like it could go either way. Huzzah! I'm filled with inspiration. Please, permit me to sculpt this. It will be a jewel of a figurine. So what's your name, kid? Link? Link, is it? Well, Link, this officially marks your introduction into our little club. I think I should be done with this tomorrow. I'll have to ask you to be patient until then. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and hop up here. And we will manipulate time to our advantage, just so that we can go ahead and look at one of these figurines. And one more time. So every time you bring him a picture, it will take one full day for him to complete the figurine. So what you really ought to do is just bring him a whole group of pictures at the same time, and then go about your business and come back later. But I want to show this off. Welcome, Link. Your figurine-based request has been fulfilled. It's been a long time since I've done work this exceptional. Go in that door there to check it out. I've put it in the third room from the right. His right. Which is also my left. So, this one. This is the Outset Island Gallery. So all of the figurines from Outset Island will be put on a pedestal in here. And there's Grandma and Errol. We got 2 for 1. So you get to take a look all around the figurine. And I think, yeah, Link's grandma, birthplace, outside island, personality, worrywart. This kind old woman works hard to raise her 2 grandchildren. She's a very talented cook. Her special elixir soup is sure to raise anyone's spirits. Oop, I didn't see what that was. She can also be somewhat mischievous and enjoys playing the occasional prank on Link. Oh, like making him wear these clothes? And Errol. Errol looks very cute. Errol, birthplace outside island, personality, kind and true to her family. Aw. Link's energetic younger sister is adored by all who meet her. Her current goal is to learn how to fetch water so she can help out her grandmother. Her most treasured belonging is a telescope bearing a drawing of a seagull. She also doesn't bathe, which is why seagulls always flock around her. But you can see that there are a lot of pedestals to fill up, so I'm definitely not going to be showing those off every episode. I'll just be showing them off in the episodes where I basically go around and complete a gallery. But now that we have that done, I think it's time to go on the trading sequence. And I'm going to try to get this done with the rest of the episode. That actually took longer than I thought it would. Whoops. Alright, so in our delivery bag, we have 1, count them, 1 sea flower. We're going to want to take this to Great Fish Isle. There should be a trader there who will have an interest in it. We're going to knock this out pretty quick, I hope. We should be able to get at least 1 reward fairly quickly just by going and doing this. This will give Zunari, which is the shop owner, 3 items in his shop. And once you get 3 items for him to sell, he gives you the first reward. But we're going to take the sea flower to a merchant over in Great Fish Island, and he will give us an exotic flower, which is very exotic. All told, this is going to cost us about 755 rupees. So we will have a few rupees left. Let's squeeze through here. Alright, where is Mr. Trading Goron guy? There he is, over on a raft. There are only 3 of these in the game, so you're going to be bouncing through these places quite a bit. Fortunately, each one has a nearby warp point. Hey, would you like this? No, I want to keep it. Okay, I guess I gotta talk to you first. Yes, you're a traveling merchant, a cheery fellow who bobs between waves in search of all manners of rare items, cracked and pristine, wild and woolly. Came from a distant lands because I heard there is a treasure of great worth on this island, but I can't find a thing. I thought perhaps my fate would cross with that most mystic of rare items, the fabled Shop Guru statue, but it seems as though I am off the mark yet again. By the way, for some reason, looking at that delivery bag of yours gives me the sneaking suspicion that it might have some rare treasure hidden in its depths. If you have anything even slightly out of the ordinary in there, would you mind trading it to me? Anything at all? The knapsack I'm lugging around is stuffed full of all sorts of wondrous things. Why don't you show me what you got, and I'll show you what I'll trade for it. Alright, here you go. Oop, no. I probably should have read all of this. You see, there's this mystical curio that I've been seeking for ages now. It's called the Shop Guru statue. It's said to be a statue of the most incredible of men, a man who has long reigned at the peak of the business world, but why would you have it? I've heard there are traveling merchants on the Mother and Child Isle and on Bomb Island. I wonder if either of those guys might have it. Aw, if someone would just trade that most excellent item to me, I would offer them a heart-filling reward in return. Ooh, I like that, but all I have is this exotic flower. Huh? That's a sea flower, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading this for this exotic flower? Sure. Most worthy, then my fee will be... Oh, I'll give you a huge deal on this. 25 rupees will do just fine. Okay, it's a deal. Thanks. That settles things. I'll give you your item as I promised. Hold out both hands. We got an exotic flower. It's a refreshing flower that blossoms in the tropical regions to the south. If you find a place to put it, choose your delivery bag on the item screen and set the flower to blah blah blah. So by trading your goods for my goods, we formed a merchant's oath. As such, from now on, I shall honor our merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to the Windfall Island shop. How, you ask? Why, the postman blah blah blah. Thanks again. Alright, so now that we have this, we want to take the exotic flower to the Mother and Child Islands. But I think real quick, let's see. Yeah, real quick, let's go back to Windfall Island and see if Zenari will give us our first reward, if I can remember how to do this song. Okay, that time I definitely hit the direction something's going. There we go. Why was that so difficult? Yes, warp to Windfall Island. I want to make sure that we get this reward from Zenari before we continue with the sequence, so hopefully he has it ready for us. And if we get this, if we get this, we might call it an episode here, and we'll finish the trading sequence next time before we probably do something else. Might be the story, might be a certain challenge. Haven't really decided yet, but this will certainly help us out either way. Hello, Mr. Zenari. You should have several items that you're selling now. Yes, young master, look. Already my shop has a wide variety of products to choose from. It's a cornucopia. Thanks to you, young master, every morning the postman comes with packages from the traveling salesman you traded with. At last, my humble stall has the appearance of a full-fledged store. My dear, your unflagging dedication has strengthened my determination to live my life for the success of my business. Master, you are the savior of my stall. I must thank you from the very bottom of my heart. This is my most prized possession. Next to my hoodie coat, of course, is none other than the Zenari family treasure. Please accept it. You got the magic armor. Use your rupees to create a barrier around you that protects you from enemy attacks. You won't expend rupees unless you take damage from an enemy or other hazard. Set it to and use it with blah blah blah. So, if you're really good at dodging, you can actually make this last quite a while, or if you just have a fat wallet. This is the only heirloom I brought with me when I moved here from my hometown, well, excluding the lovely cell you purchased from me earlier, of course. It is a magical heirloom, one that calls up a mysterious power to protect your body from harm. Of course, you can use it even when you're sailing the open seas. My dear, please use this to protect yourself. As you seek out more merchants, I beg of you. And please be on the constant lookout for new and exciting products. Not that I have anything left to reward you with if you find any. Yep, we're not going to get anything else from Zenari, but we have a hint as to what the last reward might be if we bring it to the guy on the Great Fish Isle. Yes, there's another fine day, is it not? Days like this are best spent shopping. I'll have a look at my wares. I actually want to buy a town flower. My dear, thank you so much. Alright, I'll come back soon, but I want to see if I can do this yet. Let's see. There is another piece of heart that you can get by decorating the town with items, and the town flower is the cheapest way to do it. I'm kind of doing this on a whim, so I'm not sure how many of these things we have to do. I think it's all of them. Okay, you're not gonna react to this. What if I talk to you? Here we go. Have you seen the small metal pedestals all around town? We call those joy pedestals. Yeah, they got installed a little while ago by the newly formed Joyous Volunteer Association. It's part of this grand plan to help decorate the town. Anyway, they're brilliant. I might as well tell you that both myself and Zenari, the guy who runs that stall over there, are members. You just have to be a part of stuff like this. So, are you gonna tell me? Here we go. The joy pendants are set out so that people can place little joyful objects in them and decorate the town. The items you can place in them should be on sale over there, so try asking Zenari about the whole deal. Honestly, you're missing out if you don't take part. Alright, so I think you actually do have to place all of them. So, let's see. We'll finish up the episode doing this. Let me get about 20 of these. You can fill them with anything, but you obviously want to choose the cheapest item, which is the town flower. Actually, can I not buy these in bulk? If not, then I may just buy them between episodes. Yeah, why don't we do that? I'll buy these between episodes, and then I'll show you guys where the rest of the pedestals are, and we'll do the trading sequence. That sounds like a pretty good reason to have an episode, don't you think? Thanks for coming out and watching today. As always, I much appreciate it as we get a big close-up of Link. Wow, we got a really cool item. We got the magic armor, which is going to come in super handy. I might as well just go ahead and show this off. Link looks really, really pissed off. That's amazing. In the original, I think it took magic, so you only had a limited amount of time that you could hold it up. But since it takes rupees, we can just wander around with this. But like I was saying, thanks for coming out and watching today. As always, I much appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more Wind Waker, make sure you subscribe because I upload it every weekday. Let me know if you like this video by giving me that thumbs up, and if you have any hints, tips, or tricks, leave me a comment. Thanks for watching again, and you guys have a great day. Later.